Python uses an interpreter. So when you run a Python program, it is first compiled into something called bytecode. And I will show you an example of bytecode shortly. Now, when I say compiled, I don't mean that Python is a compiled language. It's not. Here, compiled is just a technical term. That means your code is being prepared for the Python interpreter to execute. This step produces bytecode, which is basically a set of low-level instructions that Python creates from your source code before actually running it. You can think of bytecode as a middle language. It is not as readable as Python, but also not as low-level as machine code. For example, if you have a simple code like this, it is converted into this by the Python interpreter. So this is what Python does internally. It takes your readable code, turns it into bytecode instructions like load const, store name, call functions, etc. These are not machine level codes, but a special intermediate language that the Python virtual machine understands and executes line by line. This bytecode is then sent to the Python virtual machine, which is part of the interpreter. The Python virtual machine then executes the bytecode line by line. This is what actually runs your program. Sometimes you may notice that when you are running programs, then you are going to get .pyc files inside a __pycatch__ folder. This helps Python run faster the next time you execute the same program. So this is what happens when you run a Python program. In short, you run a Python program, Python compiles it into bytecode, that is a lower level form that the interpreter understands. Bytecode goes to the Python virtual machine. Python virtual machine executes it line by line, and then it gives the output. If there is any error, Python stops execution and shows an error message. Now, how Python differentiates with compiled languages? So unlike C or Java, Python does not directly convert code into machine code. That's why it is slower. But it is also why Python is so flexible and easy to test.